ค่ะทุกคนคะวันนี้อยู่กับผู้ชมนะคะในช่องไทย VTech Sports ค่ะวันนี้จะเป็นคลิปพิเศษมากๆเลยนะคะที่จะพาทุกคนไปรู้จักกับโรงเรียนฟุตบอลนะคะซึ่งเป็นโรงเรียนเอกชนแล้วก็เป็นโรงเรียนที่สอนแต่เฉพาะฟุตบอลโดยเฉพาะเลยค่ะอยู่ใกล้ๆในเมืองเลสเตอร์นี่เองนะคะชื่อโรงเรียนว่า FCV International Academy ค่ะวันนี้เนี่ยเราจะได้พบกับนะคะน้องๆที่เรียนอยู่ที่นี่นะคะไปดูเขาซ้อมฟุตบอลแล้วก็ไปดูว่าอะไรบ้างที่เขานำเสนออยู่ในโรงเรียนนี้ทั้งสถานที่ต่างๆนะคะแล้วก็กิจกรรมที่เขาทำในวันนี้ด้วยหวังว่าทุกคนจะชอบคลิปนี้นะคะแล้วก็อย่าลืมกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe นะคะแล้วก็ถ้าสนใจอยากจะเรียนที่ FCV ก็เดี๋ยวรอดูท้ายคลิปนะคะผู้ชมจะมีข้อมูลที่น่าสนใจมานำเสนอก็ติดตามดูกันจนจบคลิปนะคะแล้วไปชมกันค่ะโรงเรียน FCV International Football Academy นะคะตั้งอยู่ในเขตที่มีชื่อว่าโควิลในเมืองเลสเตอร์นะคะอาคารที่เห็นอยู่นี่นะคะมีอายุกว่า200ปีค่ะชื่อว่า Grace Steele Manor นะคะเคยใช้เป็นโรงเรียนประถมมาก่อนนะคะแต่ปัจจุบันนี้เนี่ยก็ได้เปลี่ยนมาเป็นโรงเรียนสอนฟุตบอลเต็มตัวค่ะโรงเรียนนี้นะคะมีพื้นที่กว้างใหญ่นะคะสนามฟุตบอลหลายสนามแล้วก็มีอาคารที่พักอยู่ในตัวด้วยนะคะเราไปทำความรู้จักกับโรงเรียนนี้ให้มากขึ้นอีกนิดนึงดีกว่าค่ะวันนี้เนี่ยพิเศษมากเลยคุณผู้ชมนะคะอยู่ที่โรงเรียน FCV นะคะ International Academy ที่เมืองเลสเตอร์ค่ะแล้วก็อยู่กับคุณนีลนะคะซึ่งเป็นผู้จัดการของโรงเรียนนี้นะคะซึ่งเราจะมาพูดคุยกันถึงว่าโรงเรียน FCV International Academy นะคะมีอะไรที่น่าสนใจบ้าง Would you please introduce yourself briefly?
Sure. Yes. My name is Neil Hilliard. I'm the head of student recruitment here at FCV International Football Academy and players and students around the world. So FCV International Football Academy has been running in the UK for over 15 years. We were the first private football academy to set up within the UK. So we're very good at what we do and what we offer in terms of our accommodation and educational courses as well as the football programme. As I say, we've been doing it for a number of years, so we've perfected it and we offer a very good package. And for the players that are with us now, they all really enjoy the time with us. It's a unique experience and something we feel we're very good at doing, giving those opportunities to young players to develop their football as well as progressing in their education as well.
Right, you just say that this is the International Academy. So could you please tell me how many international students have you currently? Sure.
Yeah, so recently obviously we've moved to our new home at Grace Steele Manor Park, so it allows us to have more students than we've ever had before. Currently we've got around 46 to 47 international players as well as a group of UK students who join us as well. So we have players from all over the globe, Africa, South America, parts of Asia and Europe as well. So we have a very good international feel. It's we consider it like a family here at FCV and we do additional things away from the football and the education to help the players bond and get to know each other. They work really well with our residential team and our welfare team and the students are supported really well. But it's a really nice international feel.
Can you just tell us a little bit more about the facilities that you have?
Yeah, sure. So on site we've got it's a 68-acre land that we have. Everything's on site, so our accommodation facilities are all on site, our football facilities are all on site, which is something that we can offer over some other academies, which is very important for parents, particularly to know that their children are in a safe environment and are well looked after and they're not being transported.
Right, so you mean that would be included the boarding facilities for the students?
Yeah.
Right.
So the boarding facilities are all on our site, the football facilities and our canteen and chef and everything like that's all on site. So the only trips away are to away matches, for example. So the other facilities that we will be having on site are we will have two full-size 4G all-weather pitches. A 7-a-side all-weather pitch. We are installing a full-size grass pitch with stadium and under-soil heating. We've also got an indoor swimming pool which the players use for their own leisure and for training and fitness work as well as rehabilitation. And we have an indoor sports hall as well, which is great for doing more technical work. and the players in their accommodation have a common room, so an area where the players can relax. There's Xboxes, PlayStations, Sky Sports on big TVs, that kind of thing.
Cool.
And then yeah, they love that. And then next to the canteen, we've got a larger players hub, which is kind of the sort of the main gathering area. So that's got pool tables, table tennis tables, again more Xboxes
so
and
that
PlayStation.
they can enjoy their own leisure time without playing football. You can play other sports and enjoy doing something else. Well.
Yeah, so once the sort of day's activities, training or education is finished, the players can relax in there. We also do other activities with our residential team. So away from the football and education program, we'll do excursions out to football stadiums, do stadium tours. We'll do stuff for festivities around the year, calendar, Halloween, bonfire night, that kind of stuff in the UK. So they're all additional extras that we put on, as well as the residential team put on things in the evening that the lads can take part in if they want to.
How about the academic programs that you offer at FCV? I've heard about that you offer the BTech Sports program, what it is, and how about you offer any GCSE for international students as well? Could you please just give us some more information?
So the education program that we have at the minute, as you mentioned, we have the BTech Level 3 Extended Diploma in Sport. That's a 2-year course. It's aimed at 16 to 18-year-olds, so it's kind of a college level course. It's equivalent to 3 A levels, which is a really good course that combines. It's one course that results in 3 A levels. It's classed as a vocational course, so there's no exams involved. It's purely based on coursework, essays, assignments, and those kind of things. In terms of going forward into the future, we enrol for academic courses in January and September of each year. So we also offer additional English language lessons as well. So if players perhaps want to come on what we consider a short course, which is a course where they can come for as little as 1 week up to 6 months. They can add on additional English language tuition, which can be offered as well each week. So that's great for those players that are just developing their English language skills. For those that are coming on the BTech course, obviously there are entry requirements in terms of English language, so they may need to do an international English language test as part of their enrolment onto that course, which we will work with the parents and the families on and making sure they meet the entry requirements to the course.
What can students and parents expect from joining FCV?
So from a student perspective, we regularly sort of talk to the players and make sure they're happy and make sure we're meeting their needs, and we'll do what we can to make sure they're enjoying their experience. That's really important to us to get that feedback. So yeah, for the players' perspective, the football program's high performance, high intensity, UEFA qualified coaches with a physio, so they're well looked after and well developed. We guarantee high development in terms of their football abilities. If they're doing educational courses, again, there's lots of support in terms of making sure they're on top of their coursework, for example. So in terms of for the families, they can have regular contact. The whole site's got Wi-Fi, so they can contact their sons whenever they want. Welcome families to come and visit, and we can show them round. You know, if they're over in the UK, come and watch some of the training sessions, come and watch the lads play in the matches and stuff like that at any time throughout the year. So it's we want the parents to be able to feel they can get in touch at any time and have that regular contact with the players as well.
What it makes FCV stand out from other academies?
So as I say, we value the players' feedback, and some of our players have been to other academies, and we like to know what were their strong points and what wasn't so strong at other academies. We feel at FCV having the facilities that we've got all on one site is a big thing, especially for families. It's a question I get asked a lot: is where will they be? And it's always a positive thing to be able to say everything's on site. That I think FCV offers our experience of doing it for so long, our coaching team who work amazingly with the players. and just the overall feel of the family atmosphere that we try and generate with the residential team who are here 24/7 looking after the players, and then the facilities that we've got on site.
So does that mean like once you join FCV, you can be a part of the selection to become the first team?
Yes.
FCV club?
Yeah. So we have sort of three teams, if you like. We have a development squad. We have an under-18s and under 21s team.
Oh, okay.
And those teams are all under the Leicestershire FA, which we now fall under in our new home.
Right. Okay.
And we play in the top divisions within that system, basically. So it's highly competitive matches that we play in every week. We play matches on Wednesdays and Saturdays, both league and cup matches. And we travel quite far and wide within the UK to go to those games. And obviously we transport all our players in our minibuses with the coaches to away games. And we also take part in showcase matches or tournaments. So showcase matches are where scouts from professional clubs attend, with the hope of some of our players getting signed up professionally. So we take part in them throughout the year. We also have overseas trips, particularly for our full-time students. A part of the package is a fully funded overseas trip in their second year of their course. In the past we've been to Belgium last year, take part in football tournaments. Again, these are attended by scouts from professional clubs. So as much opportunity as we possibly can to get our players in front of professional scouts. We also have a partnership with the League Managers Association, so they're the regulatory body that all professional managers working in the Premier League and English football are registered under, and they send us guest coaches several times throughout the year. They come to our site, train our players for a day, do a bit of a question and answer session, and it's a really good experience for the lads to talk to someone who works in a professional club. So we've had famous faces from the likes of Manchester United, Aston Villa, numerous Premier League teams come down and spend some time. So that's another opportunity as well for the lads to impress in front of people that actually work for these professional clubs on a day-to-day basis. So in terms of the football side, that's our overall dream for all of our players. We guarantee they'll develop and improve as players. The academic side is that kind of safety net. Do players want to go into coaching, for example, or do they want to go into physio work, or do they want to go into refereeing even? So we offer media training as part of the package. We offer, they've got the ability to do coaching courses while they're with us, so they can start those badges and start those levels. And then for those that maybe just finished the BTEC and are thinking maybe I want to carry on with my education, we've got some great links with universities in America, for example, for scholarship opportunities. So some of our previous players have completed the BTEC and gone on to further education in America. Or we sit down with all our players, just like any education provider will, and just see what routes they want to go on to.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. And last but not least, would you like to say something to our audience in Thailand?
Yes. We, as I say, we have players from all over the world, and we'd love to have more players from sort of the Asia area part of the world. And we'd very much welcome you in at FCV, be part of the family. And come and experience what I think you'll find will be a life-changing experience. Many of our players go on to make friends for life with their teammates. We guarantee you will certainly have an experience of a lifetime if you come and join us at FCV International Football Academy.
Alright, thank you very much. Okay ค่ะ thank you so much and หวังว่าวันนี้จะเป็นประโยชน์มากเลยนะคะสำหรับการที่เราได้มาที่ FCV International นะคะแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะไปสัมภาษณ์นะคะน้องๆที่เรียนอยู่ที่นี่แล้วก็เดี๋ยวพาไปดูสิ่งอำนวยความสะดวกแล้วก็สนามนะคะรวมถึงสถานที่เรียนของเราด้วยนะคะเดี๋ยวติดตามในช่วงต่อไปกันนะคะขอบคุณมากค่ะ โอเคค่ะทุกคนคะตอนนี้นะคะครูชมอยู่กับโค้ชนะคะซึ่งทำหน้าที่สอนนะคะอยู่ในโรงเรียน FCV Academy แห่งนี้นะคะเราทำความรู้จักกับโค้ชกันนิดหน่อยดีกว่าค่ะ Hi, hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Just introduce yourself a bit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Shane Clark. I'm a FCV International coach. My experience in the professional world is I play for Lincoln City in League Two.
Right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Shane.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Talking about being the coach for the young boys at FCV, what makes FCV stand out from other academies in the UK?
As you can see from the facilities that you've gone over,
Yeah.
the facilities that we have are really elite, and they will be once they've been constructed.
Yeah.
The coaching staff is of a high level, very high level in terms of the English qualification
Yeah.
and our experience in the professional game.
Yeah.
And ultimately, we've got a vast group of boys that have played at different levels. Some of them represent their own countries.
How would FCV help the young players to achieve their goals in the professional footballer?
Okay, so first of all, they'll be exposed to a high level of coaching, I'd like to think.
Yeah.
So they'll be learning every day. I think it helps when you're in a big group of good footballers. We have a good group of footballers here, and that will help bring them on as individuals and as
Yeah.
people as well.
Interesting. Have you ever experienced the students from Southeast Asia before?
Yes, we haven't had enough. We would like to have some more.
Right. Okay.
But-
Yes. Please come.
Yeah, but exactly. Please come. But we have, but not from Thailand. Not in my
Right.
experience.
For example, like the countries that
Singapore. We've had one from Singapore.
Okay.
I think we've had a couple from Hong Kong
Okay.
and I think Japan. One from Japan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Right. So, from your point of view, how would you suggest give any advice to the players from Asia? How would they success in becoming the professional football players in England?
So first of all, it's very difficult to go straight from Thailand or Brazil or Italy straight to professional game in England. So
Yeah.
FCV is a perfect stepping stone in between. So if you come here and learn, and then it helps you because we'll put you in front of a professional audience by playing games where scouts will come down and watch,
Yeah.
and also you'll get to play against professional teams, and therefore then they'll be able to maybe handpick you if you perform well. I'd like to see more of you come over to England, please,
Yeah.
where you can learn the trade and you can learn the culture of the English people and see
Learn the
different
language.
language.
Yes.
Yeah, and the different cultures of the players that we have here. We've
Yeah.
got players from all over the world, but we need more from Thailand.
ตอนนี้นะคะคุณผู้ชมก็อยู่กับน้องนะคะที่เป็นตัวแทนของนักเรียนของโรงเรียน FCV International นะคะซึ่งเป็นนักเรียนต่างชาตินะคะ
I'm Cole Vincent. I've been at FCV for a year and a half now.
Yeah, okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Canada, so
Oh.
north of the States if you don't know. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Well, I used to play in Canada and the football is like not great there. It's good in some places, but there's a lot of so I decided to move here. And you know, FCV, we did a lot of research and it seemed like the best option.
Right.
Because of the football and the studies at the same time.
Right. So in the future, we would like to please describe your daily routine at FCV.
So most days, if we don't have school, we'll train twice. So we have training in the morning, 9:30 to around lunchtime.
Yes.
And then we'll start again at 2:30. And we'll have training from 2:30 until around 4:30. So they're busy days, but I mean,
Right. And what subjects?
we do twice a week. We study for like 8 hours during the day, and it's you just do assignments and then yeah.
So, can you just tell us more about the international student community right here? So, where they're from, how many international students you know?
Yeah, well, most of the people here are international students. There's not that many.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's maybe like 40% are English, and then the rest are international. Not that many from Canada. There's one guy from the States, me and the guy from the States from America, but
Yeah.
it's mostly from Africa. There's a few from India. Yeah, it's very diversified.
So, how does it help, like being in the international communities in school and playing football?
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, it's so cool to experience like the different cultures and all that.
Right. Is it challenging for you to like?
Maybe for the first few weeks, but after that, it's just you start playing football and then you're with the guys.
Right. Play with the football tournament or
Well, we play in the U18 league, for the college league.
Yeah.
We also play in the U21 league. Yeah, so it's a lot of us are younger than
เป็นยังไงกันบ้างคะสำหรับการพาชมโรงเรียน FCV และได้พูดคุยกับเจ้าหน้าที่โค้ชแล้วก็นักเรียนในวันนี้หวังว่าทุกคนคงจะชอบนะคะแล้วก็สำหรับน้องๆนะคะคนไหนที่สนใจอยากจะมาเรียนที่โรงเรียนนี้นะคะสามารถติดต่อทางครูชมผ่าน inbox นะคะของช่อง YouTube Thai B Tech Sports หรือว่าที่ Facebook เลยก็ได้นะคะหรือว่าจะติดต่อมาที่ Ejigo Education นะคะก็สามารถที่จะให้ข้อมูลการศึกษาต่อนะคะที่ FCV ได้เลยนะคะขอบคุณมากสำหรับการรับชมคลิปนี้นะคะถ้าชอบกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe นะคะแล้วเจอกันใหม่คลิปหน้าสวัสดีค่ะ